Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Big Mike here. Hey, today it's a beautiful day in Oklahoma. It's a little overcast. Looks like it's going to rain later on, but the wind's real slight. It's about 65 degrees right now. And today I got to come straight forward with you guys. About 4 weeks ago, Terry went down to Waco. And I told Terry, I said, Terry, I love you. Please take the Jeep. It's a little bit more reliable than your BMW. BMW's got like 106,000 miles on it. It's a 2012. I said, just take it down there. I feel more comfortable. And so she said, sure. So she went down there. So I'm driving around the BMW, and I really don't like driving it. And here's why. There's a reason they call me Big Mike. And trying to get into a sedan is sometimes a little bit of work. And I don't like it. I like something bigger. I can just hop in and stuff like that. So I'm driving around, and all of a sudden the motor starts like a skipping feel to it. And all of a sudden on the computer on the dash, it says, engine malfunction, drive at a moderate speed. I said, okay. So I drive it home. I get here. We had this happen once before. I hooked it up to the BMW problem solver. I don't know, you hook it underneath the dash and it tells you what's going on. Well, the first time it happened, it said cylinder number 1 needs, what was it called? Coil injector changed or replaced. So I went down there and I bought one and I put it in there and it ran good. It's been running good for over a year. So it happened again. This time it said number 4 had failed and it needs to be replaced. Well, guys, here's what I found out last time. One coil injector, cost $64. But they didn't say nothing to me. I said, I just need a coil injector. I didn't know they come in 4 packs or you can buy them individually. So this time I go down there, I said, hey, I got a coil injector that's, I didn't go down there, I called them. And they said, what's your name? What's your phone number? I bought from them before, it's AutoZone. Shout out to AutoZone. And they said, oh, yeah, well, why didn't you replace all 4 of them? I said, well, I didn't know I had an option, right? They said, oh yeah, one of them $64, but if you buy the 4-pack with a lifetime warranty, it's $154. Well, I can do math pretty quick, and I go, wow, I screwed myself. Absolutely. So he goes, you want all 4? I said, sure. I go down there. I'm driving down there. And, well, first of all, let me go rewind. He said, oh, I see you're a veteran, because I had registered there before when I went in there. They said, yeah. He goes, okay, instead of $154, it's going to be $140. There you go. I said, thank you very much. So I go down there. I'm on my way down there the next day because they had to bring the parts down from Tulsa, from their warehouse. I come down, I head in there, I get about halfway there, motor locks up, tranny locks up, and all I can do is get that thing to the side of the road on Highway 69. I get it over there, call a tow truck, find out there's one import mechanic company or shop here in McAllister area, have it towed over there for 200 bucks. And gosh, not thinking I'm broken down on the side of the road. Call USAA, my car insurance company that I have full coverage on, and have them pay for it. Not even thinking. So I'm out another $200. So we get it over there. The guy calls me back 3.5 weeks later and says, hey, you have no compression in your motor. You need a new motor. and it'll cost you $9,000 for a rebuild with 80,000 miles on it. I said, good Lord, the car's only worth $6,000, right? On Kelley Blue Book, $6,000. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the body and stuff like that, but $6,000. I'm not going to put a $9,000 motor in the car. So Terry calls her uncle because he builds antique cars from the ground up. He makes his own parts. He lays them. He makes them. He does everything with them and puts these cars together. And his pride and joy is the 32 Ford Coupe. And he takes it to car shows, wins all kinds of prizes and stuff like that. He said, hey, he goes, what I know about cars with these that lock up the whole transmission so you don't do further damage to it, you got to disconnect the battery, take it out, put it on a trickler, make sure it's fully charged, reinstall it, the car will reset itself in the computer area. I said, holy smokes. He goes, I've seen it done before. Well, if he's seen it done before, let's do it. So there I go. I look under the hood. What the hell? Where's the battery? So guess what I did? There we go. I went to YouTube. That's right, YouTube. And I found out that my year of vehicle, or Terrie's year of vehicle, they put the battery in 3 different locations depending on when and where it was built at. Holy smokes. So I go underneath the hood. Well, let's do this. Let me show you where is the battery on a BMW 2012. Okay, so the first thing you would think is, let me get this hood undone, or open, is, hey, a battery is in the engine compartment, right? So, and you would be wrong. So, normally you would see a battery either on this side or a battery on that side. And in this case, it's not either place. Another place that BMW put one is underneath this cover right here. And guess what? We looked underneath there, and I'm not going to take it apart again, and it's not there. However, to jump the BMW, there is the positive terminal, okay? And then underneath there is the negative terminal. That's where you would use to jump the BMW or another car. So it's not in those 2 places. So, watching YouTube, okay, as I do, and everybody knows that, you go to the 3rd location, which is the trunk. Okay, let me pop this hood. There we go. You pop the hood and you go, okay, is it underneath there? No, that's just a storage compartment. Then I found out this was tucked. This little piece was tucked underneath there. You pull this up and you can see I was using every size socket I could. You have to remove that bolt and that bolt. So let's do that now. All right, so it says to undo these 2 right here. That's off. And that's off. Put those in there so I don't lose them. This is supposed to pull out Terrie's umbrella. This pulls out. Lay that down. And then we take this out. That's weird. just come right out. But anyway, there's the battery for BMW sitting back here. It's a huge battery. Okay, so we have to take this battery out, disconnect it, and get it out of there. So stay tuned. Guys, there's more. Okay, so we took out the bracket. Okay, so we took that bracket out. We'll put it over there. We disconnected the negative. There is a jump here that we got to take off. So we take that off, and this jump comes off. Okay, that's for the xDrive system. So when it's stopped at a stoplight or something like that, then it can run off battery power. So now we got to work this off. We got that off. We got all that off. We got an airline here we got to take off. It takes off the pressure. And then, holy smokes, that's heavy. Now we got to figure out, we can tuck this away. So I can get, holy smokes, that's heavy. Oh. It's not that it's heavy, and it's not my brother. There is another bolt on this side that holds it in. I'm lifting up the back of the car to lift the battery. And I didn't see that, so here we go. All right, we found the right extension. There we go. Done. Get that off. All right, let's try this. Okay, it's got to slide that way. There we go. And that's a BMW battery. Whew. Good Lord. Yeah, that's the BMW battery right there. And it is a big one. I looked online, and an off-brand, because that's an actual BMW battery, the original. Well, I don't know if it's original, but that's a big battery. And it's like $397 for one. And it's not a BMW brand, it's the off-brand, whatever. So holy smokes. So yeah, instead of putting a spare tire back here and putting the battery up front, they where the spare tire would go, they put the battery in there and all the electronics. It's kind of like an electronics room for the car. So we're going to put this on the trickler and let it charge up, and then we'll probably have a video too of reinstalling it and putting it back in the car. All right, so what's the moral of this story? Well, the moral to this story is, buy an American-made car, okay? But if you do, and we just bought it because we moved back from Korea, we needed a car. Ours didn't get shipped for like 2.5 months. We didn't have it here, and it was a 2012. Terrie's always wanted a BMW. It was perfectly priced back in 2020, so we purchased it on the cheap, and it ran for just at 3 years, and now went kaput, as the Germans say. So hey guys, we'll have a video too on reinstalling it and seeing if what my uncle-in-law, Terrie's uncle, said is true about resetting the entire system, but you need a fully charged battery. So if that's the original battery, and it looks clean for an original battery because of the location, then he's a lifesaver, and he saved me $9,000 to put a rebuilt motor in this car. So let's see what happens on video 2. Until then, guys, hey, be kind to one another, help somebody in need, and always think of that. Okay, so I'm gonna put this thing on a trickler, put it on there until it's fully charged, and then we'll do video 2, like I said, and we'll see how that goes. I guess mechanics don't know everything, do they? Especially when it comes to foreign jobs, the way BMW hooks this stuff up. Hey, and one last thing I want to tell you. Sunday, I don't know when Terrie's going to publish this. I hope she does it today. But tomorrow, we have 2 old people on a couch on our Sunday shout-out show. So check them out on our show tomorrow at 2 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time here in Oklahoma, guys. We love you. We love you. We love you. Buy American. Okay? God bless you. We'll see you on the next video. Bye, guys.